Well, there it is, all laid out in its glory. Glad to get to this stage. Finally gonna have really nice weather this week, so I can get this painted. Got to get everything cleaned up first. It is late in the afternoon and it's a little breezy, so it's not ideal to paint today anyways. So I'll get everything prepped, and then tomorrow I'm gonna spray it. Just gonna paint it black. I got the a good enamel from Tractor Supply, so we'll see how that lays down with some reducer. So it should spray pretty good, I hope. And I think Brad's gonna come up here tomorrow and give me a hand so we can get this thing knocked out. So with the power of editing, I guess you guys will see me tomorrow probably spraying a little bit. Won't get too much because, you know, it's painting. Quick update. So we are on day number 2. Boy, this has been a lot of work. I mean, prepping and painting just kind of takes it out of it. It's almost work as fabricating these things. So yesterday got all this stuff cleaned on the top and the 2 sides, and then we painted it, and of course we ran out of daylight, so I just flipped everything over, just wiped everything down, the bottom side, which is now the top, that needs to be painted, and gonna grab some lunch and then get the paint mixed up and then get the rest of this sprayed, and it'll be done. But quite the chore. Since I've been busy doing that, I have been neglecting my duties as toy thrower. So, alright, Chaos. Let me get a little time in. We'll burn some calories. Where you at a little bit? What do you think? Well, come on, just turn the camera on. Don't go over there and plop down on your bed. I mean, you've been sticking that toy at my feet for the last hour, right? Huh? Don't disappoint. Come on. He's a character, isn't he? Such a personality. Yeah. Well, how far am I going to throw it if I go all the way over there? You got to bring the toy over here. Come on. You know better. Huh? Come on, drop it right here. Help me out. Wow, really? Alright. Well, I picked the coldest day ever to try to erect this thing. So, the weather's been nice, and all of a sudden we had a front come in last night. It's going to be like mid-40s a day, and it's windy, and it's trying to rain on us, so not ideal, but we're going to try to get her done. So Brad and Michael are here to help me erect it. Got everything painted, somewhat figured out how it goes back together, kind of like a game of Tetris. But here's the last look at the front with no roof. And hopefully we can get this thing wrapped up by the end of the day, so we'll see. So, quick update, we're slowly making progress, but this is the first kind of sun we've had. It's been raining on us, so go figure. So, getting this first one done. This will run this way, front to back. That makes sense. Just got to tweak the holes a little bit so we can get the bolts in. Well, we're on to the second one. Once we get this bolted, hopefully we can get all 4 corners erected. Well, it's a week later. We got really nice weather this week, so Michael came up and Brad came up again. I thank them. And we're back at the project. So you can see we've got this one up. Got a real bad slope here in the concrete, which is good for the water, but not good for not planning for it. So obviously we're going to have to address that. But we're getting there. We should be able to get the cross beams up and tie this thing together here pretty soon. Brad's doing the final touches on getting those brackets up there. So Tickled to death, finally working on it. I figured I'd give you what yesterday's progress looks like. So we're about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way done. We worked till dark last night and happy to get it erected. But obviously we still got a ways to go. Got to get that gusset in over there. And this gusset right there. So we got the back beam in last night and got one bolt hole up there that's not lining up. I still got to work on. Everything's bolted up good there. You can see one sticking out. We got what, 2 bolt holes that aren't lining up. We got to work on there. So let me turn around this way so the sun doesn't blow it out. Get up here, and I think this corner is done. Yeah, so this corner's all wrapped up there. So hopefully you guys can get a better visual than in parts and pieces when it was on the floor. So got everything plumb and square, so pretty happy. But that's kind of why some of the bolt holes aren't lining up. You know, you do it on the ground and you pull measurements and tapes and try to get stuff square, but obviously if it's off just a little bit, that's what affects it. And when you're trying to run a 3/4 inch bolt through a bracket, the beam and the bracket, so you got 4 holes that got to line up, and you know, that's what's fighting us. That's what took so long. So but anyways, really happy to get to this stage. You know, a little bit hairy getting the first beam up because, you know, this side and this side were just freestanding, but once we got that tied in together, that got everything pretty solid and made that beam go in there really easy. So gonna have nice weather the rest of the week. Brad's supposed to come up here I think in a couple days, and hopefully we'll, fingers crossed, get this wrapped up. So sorry I really didn't get any footage of us working. We were just going at it so hard. I actually forgot to set the camera up on a tripod and maybe do a time lapse. But anyways, you just saw us, you know, erecting this piece by piece, so I don't think you missed too much. So try to bring you along for the last phase. Getting some more work done in today, but I'm by myself. So I am the forklift driver. I am working in the platform and I am climbing ladders. So there's 3 of me today. Hey Chaos, you want to say hey to everybody? Of course he's bummed out that I'm up there turning wrenches and trying to get the bolts into the bolt holes, right buddy? So yeah, I'm bummed. So anyways, Brad's gonna be here tomorrow, so fingers crossed we hopefully can get this thing wrapped up and the roof on it would be super. So like I said, I'm trying to get as much done as I can. This corner is almost done. I got one more hole I've got to die grind out a little bit to get the bolt to go through all 3 brackets. But that corner is done. There is one more bolt that needs to have its holes worked so it'll go through, and this corner is done. So once I get this back one, get that one done, and if I still got daylight, I'll work on the gussets there. So see how much I can get done before Brad gets here tomorrow, and then if I can remember to try to set up a tripod and get you a little action of us actually working. So I mean, guys are probably getting bored of the updates, but you know, we just kind of go at it and I kind of forget to grab the camera. So sorry about that. Getting the first roof panel on the home stretch. Of course, we got Brad's plumber's crack right there. I don't know if I can edit that out or not. Pull your pants up, Brad. There you go. Don't want you crack on the video.
Thank you. It gets so annoying just to go, see your crack.
Let me take you outside and show you yesterday's progress. So I've got a few clips of me and Brad working. So got that girt up, got the purlins up, and then we got 4 roofing panels up basically before we ran out of daylight. We're doing this in the end of October, so we're in our fall season in the United States for you guys that are out of the country. So it gets dark pretty early. I mean, it's pitch black by 7 o'clock at night now. So we just ran out of daylight. If we would have had like 1 more hour, we could have finished the roof. It's just going to be me today and basically the rest of the week, so it's going to take twice as long to do it because you know, I don't have a forklift operator. So I'm going to have to, you know, put a panel up there by hand, bring the ladder over, climb up into the basket, you know, fasten down on this row and that row, climb back down, move the ladder, move the forklift over, you know, rinse and repeat. So it's going to take quite a while, but I got nothing but time. It is a nice, beautiful day, so I'll try to set the tripod up, I guess, and get a little bit, but it's not real exciting, just screwing panels down. Almost out. In case anybody's wondering, using this Solar Seal 9000 by NPC. That getting washed out? Now looks like it's okay. So That's it, last bolt for the roof. Time to work on the side panels today. Well, at least that's what I thought. So my first screw up of this whole big project. I guess if this is the only thing I messed up on, I should be pretty happy. But if you guys notice, I'm not reaching that top beam. So I figured it out. My plans called for this girt to be basically the panels are 36 inches, so 3 feet. So this is going to be 3 feet from the bottom of this just to an inch up on that top beam, because we've got to have clearance for the gutter. Well, when I didn't think about where the gusset is going to come into play, so this would have been originally right up in here. So I changed, halfway through making these, and I moved this down to clear these brackets, but I had already ordered these side panels. So looks like I got 7 extra side panels. Oh well, still got stuff to do, because they'll be, let's see, I'm filming Tuesday, it'll be in here Friday. So I'll go ahead and start working on the electrical, and I guess I can start putting the gutters together. So I guess let's get on that. Wow, has this been quite the project, I swear. I think I almost bit off more than I can chew. So if you saw how much work went in to getting this thing just kind of figured out and put together on the first video, and then now to have it come together, God, that's awesome. It'd been a lot easier project obviously if I had a wide open area with the overhead bridge crane, and I could just pick the pieces up, move them around, but don't have that, so I had to do the best I could with what I got. But we finally got her up, as you see. Roof is on. You saw the boo-boo I made. I got new panels ordered. Today's Tuesday afternoon. Panels hopefully be here Friday, so I can get this thing maybe wrapped up over the weekend. So let me grab the camera and we'll just kind of do a final walk around. What do you say? The sun is starting to set, so let me get over here to the left side so it doesn't get blown out. So here's the underneath. Got 2 UFO lights, got MC cable all run. I called my electrician. I haven't heard back from him. Maybe he can come tomorrow and we can actually get that powered up. But if you look underneath the roof, it looks good. So happy with the way the panels came out. And we'll just take a little stroll. And you can see how everything came together. Well, maybe the sun may be blowing it out, I don't know. Got my security light hooked up. That's been awesome. I got that off Amazon like 3 years ago. It's solar. It comes on about 30%, once the sensor kicks on, and then it's got motion, so if anybody comes up or a car pulls by, it goes to full 100% bright for like 2 minutes, and then it resets. Those are pretty slick. I can do a walk around backwards without falling. So you can see we got plenty of room. We cleared the door there. The door's 12 by 12. So we're just above it. Actually, let me come in. I got just a little bit of room in between the building and the roof. Don't think we'll get much rain coming through. You know, maybe a little bit of splash. I mean, if it ends up being an issue, we can always maybe do some flashing. But I think we'll be okay. So, not holding the camera very steady there, am I? Sorry about that. Hang on. So, there it is from here. As you can see, at least I hope you guys can see, roof laying real good. You know, it's always a trick to get that first panel right, because everything's going to work off of that, right? So, it looks pretty darn good. I swear, I wish it'd be complete and have the side panels, but oh well. And I can work on the guttering, I guess, tomorrow. That's really about it. I do need to drill some holes in the concrete, run some anchor wedges to tie the post down. But you guys don't want to see me drilling holes in concrete. Pretty boring. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the two-part series of making an outside roof. This thing is gonna really come in handy. Gives me obviously extra working space outside, dirty projects, large projects, and in the summertime when it's really hot, you know, the roof and those side panels will help cut the sun down so the sun won't be blaring so hard in the shop and heating it up. And of course, if we get that, you know, like midsummer afternoon shower, then I don't have to close that door. I can keep it open and, you know, still have a nice cool breeze coming through. So that'll be great. So excited to get out there and do some work. Want to welcome all my new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoy this content. I said I usually do machining, metal fab, welding, that kind of stuff. So hope you stick around. And as always, leave comments. Thumbs up are appreciated. Mr. Chaos back there says, hey, he's taking a break. And I say I catch you on the next video. Not sure when it's going to be because we've been working on this so hard. I haven't got anything else in the can. I've got one project kind of going, but it won't be ready by next Wednesday. So unless I get a paid job coming in the door, then I might not have a video next Wednesday. So just a heads up. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me again, and we'll catch you later. Bye.